Hey, are you making a move to the Okanagan and you're not sure whether Vernon or Kelowna is right for you? Well, both these places have vibrant communities, breathtaking landscapes, making it a very difficult decision on deciding between the two. Well, in this video, my job is to explore the difference between these two fantastic communities and help you make that decision. So let's check it out. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, BrettBRealEstate. I, of course, am Brett Boholij, your Kelowna and Okanagan real estate professional. Now, like I said at the top of the video, we are going to be exploring the differences between Kelowna, British Columbia and Vernon, British Columbia, both in the Okanagan Valley, one north, one central. And we're going to look at a couple key factors between the two cities and explore how they differentiate. But before we get into that, if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Brett Boholij. I'm a local realtor and I help people buy and sell homes in this beautiful area. And whether or not you are new or returning, make sure you subscribe to my channel to stay up to date on all the latest real estate information for the Okanagan. I do property tours, market updates, and buying and selling tips to keep you well educated and well informed. Now, full disclosure, I currently live in Kelowna and I'm a little partial to Kelowna for sure. Vernon is a fantastic city. It's actually where my brokerage Century 21 Executive Realty is based out of, and it has tons of great features for a certain lifestyle. So we're going to go through a couple categories and look at the differences between the two. So without further ado, let's get started. So first off, we're going to discuss lifestyle and amenities. Now, you're in the Okanagan, so of course you're in an outdoor adventurous paradise. No matter if you're north, central, or south, you're going to have great access to lakes, mountains, hiking trails, with the outdoors basically at your fingertips. So one thing when we're going through these videos, you're going to notice is Kelowna and Vernon don't have a vast array of differences. There's just a couple key factors that separate the two from each other, in my opinion. In terms of lifestyle and amenities, when you're looking at Kelowna, it's going to have more of a bustling, energetic downtown core with a little more action going on. We have a bigger downtown. There seems to be more events and a bit more liveliness going down in terms of the urban areas. Vernon, on the other hand, is a much more peaceful atmosphere. It's less densified. There's a lot more of a suburban sprawl, but just compared to Kelowna, I feel Kelowna is more of the city out of the two. But even saying that, Kelowna is still a relatively small city compared to places like Calgary, Vancouver, and Toronto. But if you are a little bit younger and you're wanting to be in that city, downtown, urban environment, Kelowna is probably going to be the choice for you. But if you're looking for a little more peace and tranquility and less action, Vernon might be a fantastic option for you. I would say both the north and the south of the Okanagan are a little quieter, but that mainly is due to the fact that Kelowna is in the central Okanagan. In terms of amenities, Kelowna is going to have a little more options in terms of shopping, bars, restaurants, but mostly that's just due to the fact that Kelowna is the bigger of the two cities. Vernon still has a fantastic mix of restaurants and all of the amenities you can expect from a city. Next, let's look at the outdoor lifestyle. Now, in terms of outdoor lifestyle, I would say these two cities balance each other out pretty well. Kelowna, you have Lake Okanagan, you have Big White Ski Resort, you have plenty of hiking and biking trails. Vernon, same thing. You have biking trails, hiking trails, but instead of Big White, you have Silver Star in the Monashee Mountains. And the only place I would give Vernon a slight advantage here is the fact that they have probably one of the most breathtaking and beautiful lakes in the entire Okanagan, and that's Lake Kalamalka. If you live here and you've seen it, you fully understand what I mean. It's a turquoise blue, stunning lake with great beachfront, and personally, I just think it's the best lake that the Okanagan has to offer. And the difference to me between Silver Star and Big White is the same difference between Kelowna and Vernon. Both incredible ski resorts. Big White is just a little more hustle and bustle. It's got the village, it's got a lot more action. It has the incredible Altitudes Festival that just passed that I attended, which was an insane amount of fun. But Silver Star's mountain riding in the winter is just as comparable as Big White, and it's a lot quieter. So although Big White, you don't really have to wait in lines too long unless it's a busy weekend or a holiday, Silver Star is definitely going to be the quieter option. And in terms of the summer activities at the two mountain resorts, Silver Star is a much more established mountain bike park. Now, Big White is growing and just getting better and better each year, but Silver Star has been established for quite some time and has some more advanced riding and developed trail systems. Now, in terms of climate, we're only about 45 minutes apart from each other. There's not going to be huge difference. The North Okanagan has slightly cooler temperatures, but it's not a drastic difference. If you're unfamiliar with the Okanagan as a whole, we have very mild winters. Some years getting a decent snow dump, and the winters here are relatively short, especially compared to the rest of Canada. Our summers are hot and dry, and although the temperatures can get pretty hot in the summer, the nice part about the dry heat is you step into the shade and you're about 10 degrees colder than you are in the sun. Again, not a huge difference in weather, and I would say the two are pretty comparable. Now, in terms of education and employment opportunities, I think Kelowna has a decent advantage in this part. Again, it's a bigger city, it has a burgeoning tech hub, and the higher population of Kelowna creates more job opportunities in demand. That doesn't take away from what Vernon has. Vernon is still a decent sized populace with plenty of job opportunities. They still have the Vernon Jubilee Hospital, which employs a lot of people. And the thing is, you can live in either Kelowna or Vernon or even Penticton and commute to the other cities. Tons of people do that. Now, it may not be ideal for you, but it is a pretty easy 45-minute drive between the two cities. In terms of education, both cities do have an Okanagan College campus, with Kelowna having a UBCO campus near the airport. Now, lastly, I want to move on to real estate because it is probably the biggest difference between the two cities. So just in terms of active listings alone, the central Okanagan has almost triple the amount of active listings in the North Okanagan. So in Vernon, you're going to have a lot less housing options available for you, but where the big difference comes from is the price. Now on the screen, I'm going to put up last month's individual product average prices from condos, townhouses, and single family homes, and you can see there's a pretty drastic difference. For each product, you can see that Kelowna is about $200,000 to $300,000 more on average. So though dependent on your lifestyle, Kelowna may be the more desirable choice. If you're looking for a more affordable option or you're looking to break into the housing market, Vernon is probably going to be the better choice for that. Now you may have a little more competition because of the lack of option out there, but you're most likely going to get a better price. So who would I say each city is for? Now, although I think both cities are very comparable in a lot of ways, I think the stark differences come to where are you in your life. Are you looking for a little more city action, a little more of a lively environment? Then Kelowna is definitely going to be the option I think is best for you. But if you're looking to get more bang for your buck in the housing market, you're either entering the housing market or you're looking to downsize and you want a little more of a quiet and laid back town, then Vernon is absolutely going to be the better option for you. Now again, the nice part, no matter where you decide to live, you have easy access to the opposing city. It's pretty quick and easy access going from Kelowna to Vernon. I think where you get bunched up the most is anytime you have to drive from Kelowna south and you have to go through West Kelowna. The traffic can be pretty bad there and there's a lot of stoplights, but you have multiple access points going through Kelowna or coming down through Vernon through Lake Country in the back end. That can save you a lot of time and avoid quite a bit of traffic. So that's going to wrap up my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope it was helpful if you guys were trying to make a decision between Kelowna and Vernon. Again, the Okanagan is incredible, so I really don't think you can go wrong. But if you do have any more questions for myself, or you want to talk about the housing options and availability here, please call me at the number on the screen, and all my contact information is listed in the description down below. And if you know anybody that's looking to buy or sell in the Okanagan, I'd be more than happy to help you out, and I'm never too busy for your referrals. My goal, as always, is to simplify the real estate process so you don't have to worry about a thing. Again, my name is Brett Boholij. This is my channel, Brett B Real Estate, and I will catch you in the next video.